Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Hannah Nauer, and I'm here today with Kristen Hilmer to share a little bit about the Abundance Project and this mission of health and wellness. So what is the Abundance Project? We are on a mission to help people tap into abundance through health, personal development, and empowered business. Our goal is to help as many people as possible reclaim their physical and financial well-being. And we envision a world where people are thriving and not just surviving. A world where the power of fruits and vegetables and simple nutrition is regarded higher than any artificial quick fixes. A world where people truly have the power to design their own lives. A world full of abundant health and abundant wealth. We've partnered with the Healthy Living Revolution, which is all about inspiring healthy living around the world. We've locked arms with thousands of others on this mission to help as many people as possible create abundance in their life. Before we get into all of that, we'd like to share a little bit about what's going on in the world of health and wellness and give you just a peek into how this has affected our lives in really big ways.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Kristen Hilmer, and I thought I was this really healthy mountain athlete, but I didn't truly understand the power and depth of whole food nutrition. I was paying attention to carbs and proteins and calories, which was this super vicious cycle for me. I had spent over a decade spinning eating disorders and just bouncing in and out of anxiety and depression. I was just carrying this weight on my shoulders, and there was this tightness in my chest that was just making it a struggle to function on a day-to-day basis. So when my friend first shared this program with me, what I liked was that it wasn't focused on what we were missing, but what we needed to add. And I think it's really great to eliminate things in our diets, that cause inflammation, whether that's from stress or illness or exercise. But when our bodies don't have the tools and the building blocks that it needs to repair itself, there's this compounding effect of negative things that can occur. And it really comes down to getting enough plant matter into our body on a daily basis. Because we all know that we need to be eating more fruits and vegetables. And we know that's a good thing for us, right? But most people don't actually realize how many fruits and vegetables they're supposed to be getting. So I want you to play along for a second and hold up your fist. This is one serving size of fruits and vegetables. And I want you to think about, honestly, how many serving sizes the size of your fist in fruits and vegetables did you eat yesterday? Or maybe on an average day? And it needs to be a variety of colors, not just a pile of broccoli. So the average answer that I get is anywhere from 1 to 4. So if you're in that range, it's totally normal. But do you know how many you're supposed to get? The answer is 9 to 13 servings. You're supposed to be getting, and I'm supposed to be getting 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables the size of my fist literally every single day. And when we're doing this, there's a compounding effect of good things. But if we're not doing this, there's that compounding effect of not so good things that can lead to a number of different health-related issues. And a lot of you might be wondering why it's so high. And it's because of the produce that we're eating. When you go to the grocery store and you see the rock-hard avocados and the green bananas, that produce is telling you it was picked way too early and it wasn't able to develop all of its micronutrients. And on top of that, it's been shipped hundreds, if not thousands of miles, and every day it's off the vine, it's losing nutrition. So think about this. To get the same amount of vitamin C in an orange as 50 years ago, we have to eat 5 oranges today. This really helped me understand the gap in my nutrition that needed to be bridged.
So with that gap in mind, about 25 years ago, this really amazing company called Juice Plus figured out how to create concentrated fruits and vegetable powder and put it into a capsule. Now, I feel like the second I say the word capsule, people's brains immediately jump to supplements and vitamins. So I'm just gonna have to reel you in back just for a second. Even though it comes in a capsule, it's just fruits and vegetables. And, so something that's really cool, we'll look at the back of one of these bottles, it says nutrition facts. So if you were to go into your cabinet and find a multivitamin, it would say supplement facts on the back. And that's because those multivitamins are synthetic, isolated, and fragmented versus a nutrition fact label. This is because this is food. This is only food products can have this label. And so, for example, you go get a bag of frozen broccoli, that's going to say nutrition facts on the back. So even though this comes in a capsule, it's just fruits and vegetables, think salad bar in a capsule. We have fruit, veggie, and berry. This is the trio right here, lots of colors and variety. My favorite part to share is how it's made. Juice Plus works with small to mid-sized farms all across North America. They grow their produce where it grows best, and they actually let it vine ripen, which is super important. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is much better than juicing because we use the entire whole food, including peels, leaves, and seeds whenever possible, which provides way more nutrition. So in an orange, for example, 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel alone. So the produce is then dried at low temperatures to preserve the live nutrients and enzymes, and then it's put into a capsule or chewable form, which are delicious. And it is scientifically proven to do what we know fruits and vegetables are supposed to do for us. So we are the most researched nutritional product in the world with close to 40 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals done by some of the most prestigious labs around the globe. So our most recent addition to the Juice Plus family is this vegan omega here, which is fantastic. We pack omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 into one plant-based capsule by skipping the fish and going straight to the source, which is deep water algae. And by utilizing naturally occurring omegas in other plant seeds like tomato seeds, pomegranate seeds, buckthorn seed berries, these omegas are then cold pressed and, like the rest of the Juice Plus product line, tested with the highest standards through NSF certifications.
So this last piece, which was much more transformative than I would have ever thought, is our vegan and gluten-free shakes, which come in chocolate and vanilla. So yes, they have protein and superfood and all the things that people care about. But for me, one of the biggest components is the prebiotic fiber. So we all know about probiotics, but not everyone understands that those probiotics need to be fed. So prebiotic fiber feeds the good bacteria in your stomach so it can make a home. And all of those things work together synergistically to optimize gut health. Because when your gut is happy, inflammation in the rest of your body can start to decrease. And inflammation is the #1 leading cause of all disease. And consider that about 90% of your serotonin, the happy drug, is actually made in your gut. So a happy gut truly makes for a happy human. So once I started understanding whole food nutrition, my body now looks and feels better at 31, and it's easier to maintain than when I was 20. I'm no longer on medications to help with anxiety and depression, and not every day is perfect, obviously, but real food through these whole food concentrates has helped me heal on so many levels. So this sort of lifestyle is not a weight loss program, but a nice result on this journey for me has been dropping over 30 pounds and then being able to maintain it. You know, I learned how to work with my microbiome, my gut health, to have my body work with me instead of me feeling like I was constantly depriving myself from cravings and not having willpower. So I can say that I have control again. And not only did my cravings change, but that inflammation went down in my joints so I could pick up some of my passions that are near to my heart. And that's long distance running, and I'm rock climbing again. And alongside of that, my immunity has increased as well as muscle recovery and strength. So Hannah, would love for you to share a little bit of your story.
Thanks, Kristen. So I've been taking Juice Plus every day for over a year now. And when a friend shared the products with me, I was really in a bad place with my health. Without giving you my entire life story, I have struggled with my health in many capacities since I was a kid. I picked up everything. I was that kid that, you know, every flu, every cold, sinus infection, had a terrible case of mono, and I was out of school for months, you know, bronchitis, I was anemic. And because of this, I was on and off antibiotics for most of my life. And in addition, I struggled with really chaotic ups and downs when it came to my mental health, which obviously is all related. I was also an athlete, and I got, you know, getting injured was pretty normal. And because of those injuries and getting sick and being depressed, I could never take it to the next level. And that really became a theme in my life and in my early 20s. I mean, I'm still in my early 20s, but moving into my early 20s, I really struggled to know who I was, what I wanted, and my gut was destroyed. It just wasn't a very happy or healthy place to be. And a year ago, I just gotten back from Asia, and you know, of course, I got sick there, and I came home, and turns out I'd contracted some parasites. I was struggling with severe IBS, and my mental health was at an all-time low. I wasn't sleeping, and I could hardly digest anything without getting sick. My body was not absorbing nutrients. My body was a total and complete prison, and I needed some serious healing and help. And I'd grown up eating well, doing all the things that I could possibly do, and I was just so confused and heartbroken. And Juice Plus, along with a handful of other natural health solutions that I picked up over the years, helped me heal my gut. And I no longer have IBS. I sleep really well. I have fantastic poops. And flooding my body with plant nutrition has given me energy and life and vitality in ways I didn't think was going to be possible for me in my life. And I no longer am on antidepressants, no longer take Xanax or anti-seizure medication, which helped me stabilize my mood and anxiety. And I take Juice Plus every day. It's that simple, and life still ebbs and flows, and it will continue to do so. But I know I can handle it because I'm back in tune with my body more than I have been in a really long time.
Oh, Hannah, I love your story. So thank you for sharing. And truly, we could talk more about our stories and what we've experienced and how it's benefited our friends, but we want to transition a little bit into this really amazing mission in business. And this part isn't for everyone, and that's totally fine. But one thing I've noticed is that people aren't always so quick to disclose what's happening behind closed doors, especially when it comes to finances. So I feel like it's my responsibility to share the whole picture, to put all the cards on the table so that everybody who's listening can decide if this is something that's right for them or see if anyone in their life might come to mind. So from a career standpoint, I was running a very successful massage practice integrated with sports medicine. And I thought that I had it made because I was my own boss. But in reality, my clients totally dictated my schedule. I was always tied up evenings and weekends, and I hadn't been home for Christmas in 7 years. I was trading dollars for hours, which means when I wasn't working, I wasn't getting paid. And so I kept working, and I became attracted to this because of what I shared with my health story. But I also saw my dad getting off blood pressure medication. I saw friends who were struggling with infertility having healthy pregnancies. I realized I was doing a disservice by not sharing with others, sharing the same way I'd share my favorite recipes or favorite workout class. And so at the beginning of 2016, I committed and I said, I'm in. And in a 6-month time period, our team was able to help enough people get this whole food nutrition that I was able to hire another therapist to take care of my clients while I went on a 2-month road trip. I was able to work from my phone, and I saw that my business was growing and thought, holy shit, this thing's real. I'm building a legitimate business on my terms and helping others with abundant health and wealth. And so I started going part-time with my practice and then created enough space to go to Europe for a month the following summer. And I watched my paycheck grow while I was abroad. And the cool thing is our paychecks are a direct reflection of the amount of people that we're helping, which is a really beautiful thing. And so we got more serious, and at the beginning of this past year hit the top position in the company, where I now receive a full health benefits package, which I have never had in my life. And then I got married last summer and honeymooned most of July in Bali. I don't share my story to impress you, but to impress upon you what could be possible. So I'd love to turn it back to Hannah for her to share her story.
Thank you, Kristen. Your story continues to inspire me so much. And so I learned about this business at the same time that I learned about the products. And I was working in marketing at the time at a marketing agency. And I honestly really hated it because I had this feeling inside that it was just a step along my path and that something big was coming, something different, something that would be more fulfilling. And boy, was I right. The business made sense to me right away. It's, flexible. It sounded fun, and it was health oriented because someone who has been sick a lot in their life turns out to be very well versed in nutrition and health. So I was able to turn a passion of mine into a paycheck. And this opportunity, yes, it's allowed me to make money and be my own boss. And I'm actually now fully self-employed. I balance my Juice Plus business with freelance marketing for soul-driven women in businesses, which is really incredible and fulfilling. And the part that I didn't fully realize was how by joining this mission, I would have an opportunity to be a part of a community that has shown me how to fight for my life again, and to lead with my heart and to be courageous and trust my intuition, that same intuition that was calling to me while I was at that marketing job, that something was on its way. And this business, this community reminds me I'm a total badass every single day, even when I fail. And we all fail, and that's part of it. And these people are my family, and we get to support each other in creating really big lives, like full of purpose and serving others. And I couldn't ask for anything more than that in this life. And the coolest thing is anybody who is open can join us. It's really special.
Yeah, I love it. And the beautiful thing is that it just keeps expanding. And so Let's take a brief look into what the business side looks like for the Abundance Project. So we own what's called a virtual franchise, and it costs $50 a year to own your own business. So that's less than $1 a week. Pretty awesome. And all we do is share by word of mouth, and the Juice Plus company does the rest. So they bill and collect, and they ship directly to the customers, which means you don't have to have boxes of Juice Plus in your garage. There's no inventory to keep, and the only Juice Plus that we ever touch is our own. So all commission levels are permanent. There are no quotas or monthly minimums. And we get paid in 4 ways. So there's retail profit, commissions, bonuses, and at that top position, like I mentioned, there's a full health benefits package, which includes medical, dental, chiropractic, life, long-term care, college tuition assistance, a holiday bonus, and a monthly expense allowance. And so it's really amazing to know that you can have this life of freedom, but still have, the health insurance to support yourself as an individual or support a family. And we've impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through our Healthy Family Starts program. So any child over the age of 4 through a full-time college student can receive free Juice Plus when an adult sponsor is using it. Incredible. And we also have our Tower Garden. So in a 3x3 foot space, here we go. In a 3x3 foot space, we can grow produce aeroponically so that we can grow nutrient dense food at our fingertips year round, even in Colorado, while using, water sustainably. And not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but also healthy giving. So we're the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon, and we're highly, highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club. So Hannah, back to you to close us down.
Thank you. I want to close out this call by saying thank you. Thank you so much for taking a little time out of your day and just hearing what we're up to. And perhaps you resonated with some of the things we shared and are ready to jump in and learn more about how the Abundance Project stands to improve your family's health and financial well-being. But you might have been listening as a conduit for someone else in your life. So take a minute or two after this call and think about if there is anyone that you know who might benefit from hearing a little bit more about what we shared today, whether that's the opportunity to improve their health, the opportunity to create more time freedom and flexibility, or the opportunity to improve their finances. And when I signed up, I knew I was signing up for a business. I knew I was signing up for a great health program and products, but I didn't realize I was signing up for a family. And this Abundance Project partner with the Juice Plus community is just that. No matter what you're doing in life, no matter how many fruits and vegetables you're eating, life's going to be really challenging and it's going to throw you some curveballs. And it's so amazing to know that there is a whole community here to lift me up and support me and help me rise and help each other rise. I feel so grateful to be able to pass that along to others. And I know that's the main reason I've been able to grow and expand in this business, in this life, as much as I have in the past year. And thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and supporting us. If there is any part of this that resonated with you, please connect with us. We'd love to chat more. And we really just want to give you permission to dream a little bit bigger in your own life. So have a wonderful rest of your day.